Spirit Airlines announcing today it will no longer charge passengers to change or cancel their flights. The budget airline said dropping the fees to change flights before departure will offer customers more flexibility. It is the latest airline to make that change after fellow low-cost carrier Frontier made the move last week to drop its $99 fee to change or cancel a flight. It also comes after the White House imposed stricter rules for so-called junk fees to show customers transparent pricing. It's a new frontier, you could say, for the airline that is revamping its brand to attract more customers. CEO Barry Biffle joins me now first on Fox Business. Barry, great to have you here. Let me ask you first, what made you decide to make these changes?
Well, look, I mean, we have been, talking to our customers for a while, and we have always been trusted to have the lowest fare, but we weren't always the lowest in total price when you looked at bags and seats and other options. And so we took the bold step to change our pricing model, and we've come up with really upfront, 4 options to choose from: basic, economy, premium, and our business options. And we believe that you're going to find the lowest total price, not just the lowest fare. And so customers are really going to like this. And we're making some other changes, too, to not just win you with total price, but to win you with great service as well.
How do you think the consumers are doing right now? We've done so much on inflation. It's still biting. From your perspective, how are the customers doing?
We see the customers doing really, really well. I think if you look overall in the economy, just a lot of thirst for travel still. And I think, if you look overall, we haven't seen the inflation in kind of air travel that you've seen in other parts of the economy. So I think there's really no hindrance on demand. We're seeing a lot of demand and expect the summer to continue that acceleration of demand through the summer.
What kind of spending trends are you seeing?
So we continue to see that the consumer is resilient, and we're seeing that it's very widespread, right? We're seeing domestic, international, we're seeing leisure, small business. Everyone is really, really traveling, and it seems to kind of be over the last kind of hurdle, if you will, of getting everybody back traveling.
Memorial Day just around the corner here. Busy time of the year for you guys. How are the bookings looking?
So we're going to be pretty full. I think we're going to have record numbers with TSA. So everybody make sure that they show up a little bit early. Hopefully the weather and air traffic control can cooperate. So, but look forward to having a big Memorial Day, probably the biggest in our history.
I wanted to ask you about Spirit Airlines. Back in 2022, you were looking perhaps at putting those two companies together, yours and Spirit, and that didn't work out. JetBlue came in. They left, I guess, officially walked away at the beginning of this year. But is that still something on the table, Barry, that you think could happen? Perhaps if we have a change in Washington, D.C., in administrations, if there's a more friendlier environment, is it something that you might revisit?
Look, I'll never say never to anything. I can just tell you right now, we're focused on being the best frontier and the new frontier. And quite honestly, we want to see how this summer shapes up. And we're really excited about the new frontier and what that means for consumers and how they can win with the lowest total price. So,
from your perspective also, Barry, we hear a lot about the infrastructure in this country with regard to the airlines is creaking a little bit. There's a shortage of air traffic controllers. Do you think it's ripe or ready for an upgrade?
Well, I think there's opportunities to improve the technology that is kind of the backbone of air traffic control. And, if you look to Europe, for example, there's some opportunities that we could adopt here that would be much more efficient. You'd burn a lot less fuel, you would get there faster and so forth. But that is a big opportunity. And at the same time, it doesn't negate the issue that yes, I think we're 3,000 controllers short right now. And so that just causes, when you have a weather event, it just causes there to be more delays. And ultimately, and like we've seen the last few days, those delays then turn into cancellations because crews time out and so forth. So really like to see the staffing get fixed. The technology is probably a longer solution.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a struggle. I mean, it's a very busy system, to say the least. How do you think customers are going to respond to your new pricing? Are they going to like it?
Well, we're only a couple days in, but customers are loving it. I mean, it is that's why we called it the new frontier. You know, I think we had gone too far in what we had charged for bags and seats, and I think this kind of opens us up to a whole new amount of clientele. But we're seeing good results. It's exceeding expectations for sure.
It's not easy running an airline, is it? There's a lot of competition, and you try and save everywhere you can, but it's not always possible. But you continue to smile, Barry, which is a good sign, right?
Well, after a while, you have to deal with the tough things. But look, I'm really fortunate. I've got one of the best teams in the business, and we've got a lot of really great folks that work at Frontier, and so it's really nice to be at an airline that really cares so much.
How's your pilot situation? We've heard so many problems with pilot shortages. Are you okay in that regard?
Yeah, we are. So the pilot shortage appears to have stalled. In fact, now you're seeing the complaints of folks that were becoming an airline pilot very quickly, and now they're kind of getting backed up and having to go down the general aviation path for a while. But I think we're just seeing more normalization of pilot hiring. There was a huge surge. I mean, you had this shortage that was building up for decades. And then you had COVID happen. You had a lot of people early retire and all these other things happened. And that just created this massive shortage. But it would appear now we have largely gotten past that. And I think the best thing you can point to is the regional airlines are now getting staffed back, which tells you all you need to know, which is that the shortage is not there. And I think that's great. That's great for consumers, too.
Well, keep smiling, Barry, and continued success with Frontier and your new pricing packages, your bundles. They look very enticing. Barry Biffle, thank you so much.